This is Elk Creek Campground near Gunnison, Colorado. And that is the Blue Mesa Reservoir. Beautiful day. And you can see this is Saturday and this campground is just not packed. So lots and lots of places to camp here. So what we're looking at right there is Sea Loop. That is first come, first served, no reservations. And then the other 3 loops are reservations. But I've done a video on this place and I like it a lot. We're boondocking here. So here we are. We're using exclusively solar for our electricity. There's the 200 watt briefcase system that we've had for about 5 years now. Long time. And then I got 200 watts up on the roof. Looks like I'm getting a neighbor. So, really good place. $8 a night with the America the Beautiful pass. So, I cannot flip the camera back and forth on this for some reason. I'm using StreamYard and it doesn't seem to permit that. So, I have to kind of flip the camera back and forth. So when I have the camera facing out that way, I can't see if anyone is making a comment. So, but looks like I'm getting a neighbor right there. But we boondocked here. I boondocked here before going to Blue Mesa Recreational Ranch, which is only about 4 miles down the road. We stayed there a few weeks, came back here for 8 days, and then we went back to Blue Mesa Ranch, Recreational Ranch, for another 2 weeks, and now we're back here for a week. So, great. I love it. So, George, it is $8 a night with the Lifetime Senior Pass or the America the Beautiful Pass. If you don't have one of those, then it's $16 a night. Now, I do want to mention there's another loop out there, D loop. You can see where all those rigs are. I don't know if you can see my finger, but those are electric sites, and those are $6 a night more if you want a 50 amp or 30 amp site. So I'd rather go the $8 route. There is no discount with the Senior Pass on the electric. So you would pay the $8 plus the $6 electric charge to make it, what is that? Like brain dead. $14. So this morning, the reservoir was like a sheet of glass. In the afternoons, it kind of picks up and gets a little windy. So, but there's the solar panels. And these guys, I love this portable solar system. 68.4 amp hours so far today. It's putting out 12.1 amps right now. So, and then the roof, I have 200 watts up there, and that's also putting out about 12 amps. So, and then we got a 200 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery bank. So right now we're charging up. We use most of that battery bank during the night. Kathy likes to watch TV. You can stay here up to about up to 14 days at a time, and then you have to be a couple of weeks before you can come back. So this is part of the national park system. And another nice thing is they have an amphitheater actually down that way, and they have programs each night around 8:30. It's run by the National Park Service. So this is one of the cheaper places that you're going to be able to camp in Colorado. Colorado tends to be kind of expensive as far as camping. If this same place was run by Colorado State, you'd be paying $40 some odd a night. Crazy. So 40 some odd a night, I would think I'd expect a swimming pool and a hot tub. But I love the national park system. I don't know if you saw my video. You see out there, I can't zoom this either, so I'm kind of like stuck with this the way it is. See, there's actually four little buildings out there. Those are little cabins that are run by a third-party company. And there's no heat or anything in those. And they get $100 and something a night for those, and it sleeps. I'm trying to think what else I can tell you guys. Internet here is okay, as you can see, because I'm running a live broadcast. I got to stay close to the rig because I'm using the Wi-Fi. The phone service is not all that great, but Verizon works well here too, so you're not like totally disconnected from the outside world. Yeah, we used to live here. This is the western slope, though. We're near Gunnison. We're about 15 miles west of Gunnison right at the moment. Great little town, but this is the western slope. So we haven't been getting the rain like they are on the eastern side of the mountains, Colorado Springs and that, and Denver. The torrential rains so far this year. But we used to live in Colorado Springs. Gosh, we lived in Colorado. I'm a New York transplant to Colorado. I lived here about 35 years. My current wife lived about 40 years. And we sold the house 6 years ago. Gosh, it's hard to believe it's been that long. And sold everything and hit the road full time and haven't looked back since. So we're domiciled out of South Dakota still. There's a little controversy right now going on with South Dakota as well. I guess if you're working, that's where the South Dakota residency becomes a problem because of the Department of Labor in South Dakota. So has not affected me at all. All right, so George, where are you guys hanging out? And I'll give you another view of the campground. So we're just getting a new neighbor here. If you look out there, there's just tents. there's a parking area right there, and then you see the tents out there. That's a tenting only area, which is nice. They got it kind of far from the bathroom stuff because, you know, there's a bathroom there, there's one there, and there's another one on the other side of my rig here. So if you're tenting out there, you're kind of far away from a bathroom. In Maine, oh, hey, look, Bar Harbor. I was planning on going up to Maine this year too, and doggone it, plans changed, so we could meet up with family. So we're not going as far up the East Coast as we were originally intending. So I love Maine, Bar Harbor, especially. A number of years ago, we went to Acadia National Park. That was interesting. We also stayed in a place that was a city park where the tide varied about 20 feet, which was really crazy. So the only thing about Maine was there was a lot of horseflies, a couple different kinds of varieties that, man, when they bite, they hurt. So you don't have that in Colorado. Baja. Funny. So it doesn't, you know, here's another nice big plus about this area. It doesn't get real hot. Right now it's 71 degrees. And at night it does get rather cool. It goes down to about 40 degrees. When we were here, well, we've been here since May 1st, though, in this area. And we had nights where it went down to 28 degrees. It's because of the elevation. We're sitting at about 7,500 feet. So if you do manage to come here, get yourself acclimated to the elevation before you go running around, because a lot of people come here and then have a hard time breathing. So, but we're acclimated. That's US Highway 50 right there. And Blue Mesa Recreational Ranch is right down the road, down that way. It's only 5 minutes away, so pretty cool. All right. So I just kind of did this live broadcast and kind of impromptu, just to get a view of the reservoir back there, just to try out the system. I looked and said, man, it's been 3 years since I actually did a live broadcast. Crazy. So I figured, you know, maybe I'll start doing live broadcasts again. Maybe on a Saturday afternoon once a week or something like that might be a good idea. So we'll see. I was even surprised that YouTube Studio doesn't even have a live feature to it anymore. So I'm having to use the StreamYard for it. So, oh, George, we wanted to take our rig on another cross-country trip with health issues. Oh, I understand, man. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I think it's definitely worth a trip down here. Hey, if you're into boating and fishing, this is definitely the ideal place to be. So we got a inflatable boat, and I got an electric motor, a trolling motor to work with it, and it's registered out of South Dakota. And it's actually packed up and it's in the truck. That water is ice cold because only a few weeks ago, man, there was ice on that lake. So Kathy doesn't want to go in it right at the moment. I'd do it. What the heck? So, but you know, getting in the inflatable boat, you kind of have to put your feet in the water to get up in the boat. So, all right, George. Hey, thanks for stopping in. I said this was just kind of an impromptu thing, just to test out the ability to do a live stream. So I'm gonna end this right now and say thank you very much for stopping by and participating. All right. And so if you're not subscribed to my channel, check it out. So, all right. Until next time, happy camping. Bye now.